You may not have noticed this, but my videos often have a lot of edits in them. Why? What is it that I'm trying to hide? Is it that I can't string 5 words together without stumbling over my own face? I'll never tell. Because you can find out for yourself on SGK Plus. What parties? What? Exclusively on SGK Plus. Every single week, I get together with the members of SGK Plus, and we watch a movie that I'm planning on reviewing for the very first time. You get to hear all my bad jokes, all my hot takes. You definitely get to hear all the jokes that I decide that I'm gonna cut out later that will not end up in the final episode. Get to watch my brain work as I figure out what the heck's going on in some of these terrible movies. It's a lot of fun. Plus, I have live chat on the whole time, and so sometimes I steal some of the jokes you guys give while I'm watching. It's so much fun. Follow me on Twitter to find out what I'm gonna do next. Right now, what's happening on Wednesday nights? We are continuing down the Revelation Road trilogy with Revelation Road 2 this week. So if you are interested in that, join SGK Plus, and you get to see what it's like to watch me without all the choppity chop editing that I do. It's great. I hope to see you guys there. Come join the party. On to the video. How's it going? It's me. It's Kevin. I made it. I made it this far, and I'm gonna keep going non-stop every single day. You can't stop me. I can't be stopped. Yes, it's true. I'm wearing headphones today. Normally, I'm wearing headphones when I do like a reaction video, and sometimes I'll wear these headphones, but I couldn't get it to pair today. Or I have to use a microphone like... It's gone. I have to use a different microphone. It's just the way the cookies crumble. Oh, there it is. Why am I sitting here talking about microphones when there's so much Superboy to talk about? That's right, today we're gonna talk about the show Superboy. Now, you may be saying,
but Kevin, what's Superboy?
You probably know, because you've watched plenty of Young Justice, perhaps, Titans. Doesn't matter, because this is not that Superboy, you idiots. You dum-dums. What are you thinking? This is actually just... apparently Clark Kent as a boy. I didn't research to find out why they didn't just make this a Superman show, because not too long later they would do a Superman show, Lois and Clark. I don't know what the rules are. Your guess is as good as mine, and honestly, if I were to do research, to have some sort of research project that I presented, I'd inevitably get facts wrong, and then I'd get a bunch of comments, and it would stress me out for months, just like last time I talked about Superman on this show. We're not gonna do that today. What we are gonna do is watch this show. This is essentially Smallville, I guess. Very much in the vein, in the heart. Like, what people knew of Superman at the time was Christopher Reeves. This is kind of supposed to be that Superman, I guess. You know, we watched Wonder Woman. It was a lot of fun for the whole family, just like this show. So I'm hoping this show's the same. So let's just check it out right now. Now, see, you know this is gonna be good because of that music. Yeah! Oh, look at that! 3D! Oh! You will believe a boy can fly. It's funny because that green screen looks terrible, but honestly, like original Christopher Reeves, that looks pretty good, if I'm being honest. Back to the DC universe, ladies and gentlemen. You will believe a grumpy old man and a nerdy boy can fly. What? Is that the plane they were just flying in? No, this is to establish you're at an airport.
Are these artifacts really that...
There he is. You know that's Clark Kent because of those glasses. Those are Clark Kent glasses for sure. It's all our favorites. Lana Lang. You may not have realized this was Lex Luthor, but it is. All right, to set the stage, we begin the show at an airport. Lex Luthor and his little crony are there. They're having an ugly sweater competition. They're trying to get Lana Lang to go to some sort of concert or something. Clark is there. He's talking to some guy about archaeology, but they're all really just waiting for Lana's dad to land in his Cessna.
Knowing how you love rock and roll.
How do you know what I love?
Computers, my dear.
Computers, my dear. Back in the 80s, just saying computers was the answer to anything. You're stalking somebody and they're like, how did you know that I have that thing? Computers. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
My hard disk drive holds biographies of everyone at Houston.
Hard disks.
It took a superhuman effort.
Lex, just keep your clammy hands off, okay?
Nobody talks to the president of the senior class that way. Nobody. You're right.
Nobody. You see? All right, well, apparently word has gotten in that the plane is about to land. This is that beautiful pre-9/11 world where you could just walk out onto the runway.
TJ's right. You really dropped a bomb on him. I mean, he probably deserved it.
I mean, I wasn't there or anything, but that was amazing.
I've got other things on my mind.
Like what, Lana? What do you have on your mind? We find out that it's been 2 years since she's seen, I guess it's her father. I don't know. I'm assuming this is her dad and her brother. Brother!
It's been 2 years since I've seen him.
And what? Everything goes wrong! No! He's trying to land the plane, and the landing gear is not coming out.
Climb to 1,500 feet and circle.
Roger, Charlie, Roger, Charlie.
They're gonna drive the ambulance up there to save him. Wow, they need everyone, I guess. This is the coolest thing that's happened to us all week. But apparently from several thousand feet away, Lana knows something's gone wrong. Did anybody tell them that something was about to happen? They're sitting there like, I can't wait to see him. And then they're just like, Clark, please, let me just lay my face on your inexplicably muscly chest. Clark's really enjoying this. Oh man, I wish it wasn't the 80s so this big hair wouldn't be in my face. All right, so commercial break apparently. Then we cut back. This is his day, to be honest. Jimmy, please, join in on this.
Look, I realized later that this isn't Jimmy.
No.
What? Oh, because he's Superman. I forgot. That's how good the costume is. Oh my gosh. Oh no! This is the worst thing I've ever seen happen in my lifetime. I mean, at least related to planes. Gosh, if only I had some computers! So Clark sneaks off to become Superboy! And these guys are like, Superboy. Oh, Superboy! Here's what I don't understand. If this is supposed to be Superman as a boy, when does he change his name?
Guys, please. Now that I'm 32, the age of Jesus, it's now Superman.
Everybody would be like, shut up. Get out of here, Superboy. That would be like the thing that every bad guy would call him. Well, that's when we finally get to see Superboy in action. Wow, that's a magic cape that gets lost in the green screen of the sky. Oh, nice rotoscoping. How do they do it?
Function repair.
It's, Superman did it, I assume. I don't know. Yay, Superboy!
Well, they win them all.
That's not suspicious at all.
Well, I wanted him to crash, everybody, but, you know, what are you gonna do? That's me, Lex Luthor. I wanted him to die, because I wanted his daughter for myself.
So he lands safely. What an exciting intro to this amazing show.
Daddy!
Oh!
Would you believe it, the landing gear getting stuck?
Yes, but statistically speaking, it's still the safest way to travel.
You have grown up so beautifully.
What? It's just been 2 years.
Figured it's a major victory that you even recognize me.
What? It's 2 years! How old is she supposed to be?
This is Joe Haynes, my associate. He helped me discover the lost temple of Tetra.
Wait till I get my hands on you.
Nice
Eh?
meeting you.
Eh? Eh?
It's my responsibility.
Don't grab my chin like that. I told you not to do that.
Understand perfectly, Daddy.
He can't hear you, Lana. Well, along comes Clark, who missed the whole thing. Where was he?
Clark, will you take me back to the dorm, please?
But little do they know, somebody's watching them. Even though they just tried to apparently blow up that plane, they somehow know exactly what Lana's dad has brought back from his archaeological dig.
Title is the find of the century, Leo. No kidding. Well, the jewel of Technicolor alone must be worth $1 million. $1 million? Yeah.
This is poorly edited. Well, as we get this amazing, visually pleasing parking lot walking scene, we get all kinds of great exposition about Lana's dad's feelings
I'm just a little footnote in his grand scheme of things.
Lana, he loves you.
Yeah.
and other stuff that we learn in other parts of the episode.
Skill.
Skilt?
Another 2 years.
What's Skilt? Looks like Big Head Kid. That's what he looks like.
Yeah. Right.
Nobody could love me. I'm a monster. So we cut over to Clark and
PJ.
going over to the professor's exhibit or something. It's not really. I don't know.
Good morning, Professor. I don't know if you remember me. I'm from Smallville, Clark Kent. I was about this tall, and Lana and I used to play. I remember you'd come into town and...
You're the Kent's boy, aren't you? Of course.
I lost my virginity to her. But that's when everything goes wrong again. What is this? What's happening? Just lay right under that support beam. Dun, dun, dun. I gotta tell you, this music isn't nearly as cool as...
There could have been a serious accident. It was no accident.
What?
It's a tornado, Gerald.
We were warned when we took the jewel. We desecrated the temple of Techakal.
The things we did to that temple was horrific, disgusting.
You need a rest, Gerald. You're tired.
You're tired from all the desecrating of the temple. Meanwhile, somewhere else, Professor Lang tries to make up with his daughter again.
There you are.
By touching her face. Stop touching me, Dad.
It's just every time I see you and every time I'm let down again.
I want to make it up. I want to spend a lot of time with you. I want to make up for all...
Alana time with you.
Let me prove it to you.
Let's talk it over for dinner tonight.
About dinner. Not dinner tonight.
Tornado, it caused such havoc and...
You shouldn't have had a daughter. You should have just had another relic.
You should have just desecrated a temple. He's just leering all the time.
Nothing will stop us.
Nobody's suspicious.
I promise.
Ouch. Hey, Alana, you're not the Man of Steel. Don't punch that.
Drive, Leo.
Literally the worst Lex Luthor I've ever seen. Meanwhile, apparently Professor Lang uses his super speed to get back over to the exhibit.
Dr. Lang, that is the first genuinely happy smile I've seen on your face for a long time.
I haven't seen that smile since you were desecrating that temple. Don't desecrate it now! Oh no, he passes out.
Somebody call an ambulance!
Or Superboy! Cut to commercial. All right, we're back from commercial, ladies and gentlemen. Woohoo!
Lizzie,
I wish I could give you some good news, but
I'm not actually a doctor. This is a Halloween costume.
we've never experienced anything like this.
You've never had someone come to the hospital before?
His vital signs are very weak. His pressure is low. We can't seem to raise it. And his heart,
It's 2 sizes too small.
getting very little response.
Those all sound like things that would happen fairly regularly, but what do I know? What do I look like? A doctor? Do I? Do I look like a doctor with these headphones on?
Dr. Spencer. Dr. Paul Spencer, please.
The red zone is for loading and unloading only.
Not everything. The jewel of Techakal.
Shut up about the jewels.
Even if you could find it, it'd be too late. Not for Superboy. I might know how to get a hold of him.
You? Why? I didn't make that edit. It just zoomed into Clark's eyes, then crossfaded to a map, and then cut over to here with Lex Luthor. Why? I have no idea. I feel like this must have been thrown together so fast.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Wait, there's the map on the wall. What? What does that mean?
Think of the decency of the man, Leo. He became ill so we could have a clear shot at...
I hate this Lex Luthor so bad. Well, as Lex and his crony are at the museum, he gives his cliche bad guy monologue, because there's no way you could have known he was planning on stealing these artifacts.
I said the professor was arrogant and insolent.
Yes, that's what you said, Lex. Arrogant and insolent.
His buttons on his shirt don't go nearly low enough.
And he deserves everything I'm going to do to him, like removing these priceless artifacts from his guardianship.
And desecrating them one by one.
And as for Lana,
I'm gonna touch her chin and her hair,
Way to go, Lex.
and I'm gonna watch every second of it. What?
Lex.
Superboy!
the one they call Superboy.
Do you always have your greedy paws where they don't belong?
It seems like all the guys have their greedy paws where they don't belong in this movie. I mean, show.
If we pooled our talents, think of the heights we could climb.
I hate to make fun of somebody for having a difficulty speaking English, but I feel like this is the first time this guy's ever said these lines in his life. But Superboy's having a difficult time performing in front of Lex.
What's in the box, Lex?
Surely a super person like yourself can see into a little old lead box.
I can't. Don't call me Shirley.
Out of my way, Superboy.
Permission granted.
It turns out, what's inside the box... Oh, sparkles! Oh, I hate sparkles!
Superboy?
Superboy, all about that Superboy.
I guess it's some form of kryptonite or something?
Tetsuko got you?
Lex, let's get out of here.
Why hurry, Leo? Think of the fun we're all having.
Why hurry my lines? Think of all the... fun that we are having... today.
Right?
Hey, now that's not very nice.
I do believe our hero is passed out.
But what if that thing turns on us?
Now that's a thought, Leo.
What? This dialogue is horrendous. So we cut back to Lana with her dad at the hospital.
Daddy?
Riveting, everyone.
Lana,
You're being a bit clingy.
all those birthday parties that I missed,
So much cake.
but I wasn't with you.
Daddy, just rest, please.
No, but I made it to your high school grade.
No, what? Get your finger out of her nose.
I haven't been a very good father. No, I know that, but
Yes, no, I was going to agree with you.
I was gonna make it up to you.
Well, you could start by stop touching my face, please.
Daddy, please don't die. Doctor! Doctor!
I told him not to die, but he wouldn't listen. That's when the doctor's hand comes in to help. Is the doctor supposed to be checking his pulse? You know what, this stuff, I think of these things and I think, well, that seems not legitimate. But, you know, then people tell me in the comments that it is. So maybe let me know in the comments below. Because, I mean, the heart monitor seemed to indicate that he was fine, right?
I must have lost my strength.
Oh, good. Voiceover.
I don't understand.
Also, why aren't my lips moving when I talk? That's stupid, okay? I have to imagine what happened there was they made it, and then some executive was like,
We don't get it. Why is he running out?
so they added that voiceover where there hasn't been at all, so far, a single moment of voiceover. It's stupid. Come on. It's a nice Mustang. Yeah, that's right. I know what cars are.
We're on our way to an art dealer who doesn't mind turning a dishonest dollar around.
That's when green screen Superman flies into action. Dun, dun, dun. Look, up at the sky on this empty highway. I think they're on a runway.
Pull over.
Who said pull over? If you won't pull over for Superboy, maybe you'll pull over for Ranger Rick. Oh, we're coming to the end of the runway here. I don't know what to do. Great highway shot. Wow, how'd we get here? Whoa. Fruits.
Look what you did to my sister's car!
Leo, shut up.
Whoa, Superboy.
Officers, in the back of this car, you'll find artifacts stolen from the university.
Stolen. Preposterous.
What was this, sponsored by Mustang or something? And he flies into the lightning and dies. All right, well, cut back to the hospital.
He's recovering.
Me holding his hand fixed it.
It's a miracle.
No, Daddy. It's Superboy.
He's going to be all right.
Thank you.
We didn't really care.
Hey, Superboy does it again, huh?
Superboy, maybe.
I like to think that love is a little stronger than magic or a curse or whatever. Well, my money's still with Superboy.
And we end with a funny joke, as all shows at this time had to do for some reason.
Boy, how about letting me in on just how you get in contact with him? I mean, in case I see a building about to fall on some little old lady or something.
Case by Sweater tries to eat me alive.
Look in the yellow pages under S.
Is this the magic school bus? Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That is Superboy. A little fun 80s nostalgia for you. A ridiculous show. Very poorly done, very poorly edited. You know what's funny is I watched the first episode of Lois and Clark. It's cheesy too. It has its cheesy moments, but it's an actual story. It's a really long episode. It's like 2 hours long, but I guess after watching Superboy and then watching Lois and Clark, I was like, wow, this has really good writing and actual like thought put into it, which is, I mean, not that people didn't think when they made this, it's just a lot of pilots aren't very good, and the Lois and Clark pilot actually is pretty good. So if you wanna compare the two, feel free to do so. This is a weird time for Superman. There's only a few like good Superman properties, and sometimes I feel like they're perpetually unsure as to what to do with this property. I think Smallville did a great job at portraying an interesting Superman. It's dated now probably, but this, especially for TV, it's difficult to do, especially back then. But hopefully, let's all hope. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you all later. Good night.